Hola, buenos días. Ok, hoy vamos a aprender acerca de la unidad 2, lesión 2, acerca de los verbos reflexivos, reflexive verb. Okay, so by now you should know the vocabulary from the vocabulary that is in my Moodle for this lesson, which is all the reflexive verb, which is all the verb that ends in se, like all this one right here and all this one like right here, like acostarse, afeitarse, arreglarse, bañarse, cepillarse, ducharse, plus all this one. So that's pretty much it's all the stuff you do to yourself, all right? So you here, like this one, lavarse to wash oneself, levantarse to get up, that's when you wake up, you put yourself up. Maquillarse is you put makeup on your face. You put your clothes on you. So all the stuff you do to yourself, you give yourself a bath, okay? You fix yourself right here. I know in English it doesn't make sense, but in Spanish it does. Now be careful because this is all the stuff you do to yourself. When you're doing that stuff to somebody else, then you don't have to use reflexive anymore. And I'm going to explain to you that right now. So we're going to go to here. All right, every time you use a reflexive verb, you must use those pronouns right here, which is me, te, se, nos, and se. We're not going to learn about vosotros. If you see vosotros in your homework, you have to leave it in blank. So me is for yo, te is for tú, se is for usted, él, ella, nosotros is nos, and se is for ustedes and ellos. Okay, so now I'm going to come here and we're going to look at this example. Julia bañarse todos los días. I see a verb, a subject, I see a verb, and then I see the noun. Now, bañarse, it's wrong. Bañarse is to take a shower, to take a bath, right? You have to conjugate the verb, all right? So the first thing you do is that se needs to go away. You erase that se, and then you're going to have the infinitive verb. We call infinitive all those verbs that are not conjugated. So bañar ends in AR, and now we're going to conjugate it for present tense. So you are in Spanish too. You should know how to conjugate regular verb in present tense. But if you don't remember, here is the ending. So we have the AR verb. This is the endings. And then this one, the air endings. All the verbs that ends in air, this is the endings. And all the verb that ends in ear, this is the endings, okay? All right, so bañar ends in AR, and who is doing the action? Julia. So Julia is ella. So yo, tú, él, ella, usted. Okay. So, oh, this is wrong. This is wrong. This is A. So, bañar, yo me baño, tú te bañas, él se baña, nosotros nos bañamos, ellos se bañan. Perfecto. Now it's right. Now let me check this one. Comer, yo como y tú comes. Él, ella, usted come, nosotros comemos, ellos comen. This is the ending. All right. And then escribir, yo escribo, tú escribes, él escribe, nosotros escribimos y ellos escriben. Escriben, right? Okay. So again, we go back here. Bañar ends in AR. She's doing the action, so the ending have to be A. Okay. Ella baña. Now, what is the pronoun I'm going to use for Julia? We're going back here. ¿Dónde está el libro? Aquí está el libro. So she is doing the action, Julia. So I'm going to use se. Ah, okay. Go back to my sentence. How many verbs you see in the sentence? One. This is a name, this is a verb, and this is the noun. Okay, so the verb goes here and it's se. Ella se baña todos los días. She showers every single day. Okay? Now I'm going to do Julia y yo. That's us. All right? So now be careful. This is all wrong. Then you have to erase this and we're going to have bañar. Okay? So bañar ends in AR. The one who's doing the action is nosotros. This is the ending. So I drop this and I'm going to add bañamos. and I'm missing the pronoun here because this is something that Julia is doing to herself and I'm doing to myself. So what is the pronoun for nosotros? I go back here to my hands out, nosotros, nos. Oh, okay. Then I go back here. Where I'm going to play the nosotros? Right here in front of the verb. Why? Because it's only one verb. So, Julia y yo nos bañamos todos los días. Okay, now I'm going to use a different verb. Let's use, a ver, ¿qué otro verbo podemos usar? Let's see, we can use cepillarse. We're going to use cepillarse. ¿Cepillarse what? Los dientes, right? Okay, what does that mean? Dientes. To brush our teeth or to brush one's teeth. Remember, this is when you do it to yourself. So I'm the one who's doing the action, yo. Okay, how you conjugate cepillar, because that se goes away. You have to go bye-bye. And then AR again. Oh, but yo is doing the action, so ends in O. So yo cepillo, and then you need it now. Los dientes. Oh, but you're missing what you're missing. You're missing the pronoun because that's something that you're doing to yourself. What is the pronoun for Joe? I don't know. Then you look at your hands out and the pronoun is me. Go back here. Where are you going to put the me? Here? Yes. Why? Because it's only one verb. You have to. You must place it right here. Yo me cepillo los dientes. I brush my teeth. Well, like I say, add more. Yo me cepillo los dientes todas las noches. What does that mean? Every night. Okay, good. So now we're going to learn about the same thing, but when you have two verbs, okay? So how about this one? Yo quiero secar. What is secar? Secarse. What does that mean? Secarse means to dry oneself, to dry your hair, oneself, to dry your own hair. Yo quiero secarse mi pelo. What's pelo? My hair. Okay, of course this sentence is totally wrong, okay? This verb, you have to conjugate it, and you have to use the right pronoun for yo. All right, quiero, you conjugate quiero for the right subject pronoun, which is yo. This is how you conjugate querer for yo. All right? The second verb, you do not conjugate it, okay? You don't conjugate it. It have to be infinitive. Now, we're going to erase that pronoun, okay? And then I go here. Who's doing the action? Yo. And then you go back here, my note, or you note, oh, what's the pronoun? Oh, me. And then you go back here. So where are you going to place the me? Again, here, me. This is what you've been doing, right? Right here. Me quiero secar mi pelo. You never ever conjugate the second one. But because how many verbs you see here? Uno y dos. So you can place that me there, or you attach it to the second one. Attach. But you cannot place it here and then here. That will be completely wrong. So you pick here or here. Why? Because there is two verbs, okay? Now, can I do the same thing here? Like I can put it in here or here? No, you can't, because in this sentence, right here, it's only one verb. You only do this when it's two verbs in the sentence. Okay, now let's see, you have a little dog, okay? And you want, sometimes we brush our dog's teeth. So in that case, you cannot use pronouns, these pronouns right here. When I say pronouns, I'm talking about the reflexive pronouns, this one right here. Why you can't? Because you are brushing your dog's teeth. You're not doing it to yourself, okay? The same thing when you have a baby and you give a baby a bath. You cannot use those pronouns right here because you are doing something for somebody else. You're not doing it for yourself. Okay, for example, let's talk about bañar. bañarse, okay? The baby. You showering the baby, all right? So you conjugate, you say yo. How you conjugate bañar for yo? Baño al bebé, all right? Or you will say, well, I'm the one who's doing the action, and then according to my hands out, I'm supposed to use me. No, you don't have to. Why? Because you are giving a shower to the baby, not to yourself, okay? So that's why this sentence is right this way. You do not use pronoun because you're doing it to the baby, not to yourself. Alright, señores, ahora yo quiero que hagan sus tareas. Hagan sus tareas. You have any question, please let me know. Hasta mañana. Adiós.